So everybody has been wondering and asking, why did every YouTuber stop doing Shadow of War content? And to be honest, the real reason being why is they found, or how YouTube sort of works, guys, to be honest, is they see a game that has coming up potential that they like. Then once the game is kind of quote unquote died out, and what I mean by that is the game is no longer getting updates, or it's no longer supported by the developer, which, don't get me wrong, Shadow of War is supported by Monolith. They still want to do updates and DLC for the game, however they cannot, and the reason being as to why they cannot is because their contract with WB Games to produce Lord of the Rings content for the game, etc., DLC for the game, expired. So for people who don't know, basically what this means is, okay, let's take a game like Rainbow Six Siege, okay, let's take Rainbow Six Siege and inject it into this. A lot of people have been asking, well, how comes Rainbow Six Siege is getting active updates? How comes Rainbow Six Siege is getting all these new seasons since it's been out for so many years-ish? And the real reason to that is it still has a active, thriving, it's an online game with a competitive scene. So Ubisoft still sees that it has kind of the light of day. So for an example, there was a 1-year contract with Rainbow Six Siege that Ubisoft basically stated, you know, hey, we're gonna do this for 1 year and see how the game does. The game did good enough in order for them to do another season the next year, and that's how it overall goes down. Unfortunately, Shadow of War is a single player game that had multiplayer put into it, but not overall. It's not a online major multiplayer game. You only get to invade other people's games, kind of face their fortresses if need be, and that's about it. It's not a primarily focused multiplayer game such as like Rainbow Six Siege or even a game like Counter-Strike. So there are not multiple massive updates being done to the game. Once they sign that contract for that single player game, it is up. That's how it works, and that goes for any game that you look at, including games like Batman Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham Asylum. They made the DLCs for those games, then they moved on for those games because that's just how WB works with their game, and that's what it comes down to. So a lot of people saw, well, this is the last update they're going to do to Shadow of War, let me move on to something else, and some people have thrived from it. A lot of channels that focused around Shadow of War have actually died down because of it and lost their viewership because they decided to go away from it and different things like that. But one thing I can tell you is I still love this game. I still enjoy this game, and I still enjoy playing it to this very day, over and over and over if need be, because every interaction is unique that you get with the orcs and Ologs that you encounter. Yes, some of it is a little bit recited every once in a while, but you make your game, you play it the way you want, and that's what I love about the game. I just thought I'd make this video because a lot of people were saying, well, why did people step away from the game, or, you know, why are they not making any more updates or DLC for the game? That's just how the gaming business works. And unfortunately, this game wasn't a multiplayer game for them to keep bringing out stuff. And it really sucks to a degree, because I feel like this game could have been so much more, so much better. I mean, it already is good and amazing. I love it. But it could have been way better and so much more with more DLC, more content updates, more fixes, more tribes, if WB would have just gave Monolith a chance to do that another year. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comment section below. I apologize for the little noise in the background. I have the fan on because it's a little bit hot in the room, and I'll see you guys next time.